I'm going for a stroll. There's a little bit of sun coming out, and we need our vitamin D. So I just came back from the airport to pick up Kelly because Kelly just came back from
Miami. It was so nice there.
Was it nice? What did you do?
I did a bunch of stuff. My friends from Staten Island were hosting events for Miami Music Week, which is a big thing out there. It's where like all the DJs from around the country and around the world, they come and they throw events and they do like networking and stuff. So I went to some of those events.
Okay, and that's because she's a podcaster. What's your podcast?
Spilling Wine.
Spilling Wine, and you can catch her on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
YouTube, Spotify, all the platforms.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And okay, so if you've ever went on vacation with friends and came back as enemies, put a comment below.
Yeah,
I think it's very hard to travel with a group of people. Maybe one friend, maybe two friends tops, but when you travel with a group of people, things are going to happen that's going to cause issues. So Kelly experienced that firsthand, right, Kelly?
I feel like it depends on the people you go with, though.
Yeah, hold the phone. Yeah. So what happened in your case?
It definitely depends on the people that you go on vacation with. I went because I was invited by my DJ friends who wanted me to come and network and film content because they genuinely like my stuff. They think I'm a great interviewer and they think that I am doing well with content creation. So they invited me to kind of like, you know, meet other people in the industry and whatever. So I thought, I obviously didn't want to travel by myself. So I had my friend come with me and I was like, you know, he would be down to travel with me. And so like that was kind of like my excuse to go because I didn't want to go by myself. And then I was like, oh, like it would be fun since we're going down there to film content anyway if we did like a group content creation thing and did like a content house. So then we hired a videographer who was supposed to come and film us like behind the scenes, which he did for the, you know, few like first 2 days. He was filming a lot. Like he was walking around with us, filming behind the scenes, like our day-to-day life, what we were doing out there. And then eventually, like I made a whole itinerary for the trip, like 10 a.m. wake up, 11 a.m. beach, 12 p.m. restaurant collab. Like I had like this whole thing planned. And they made us late to everything because they were going to go smoke. Are we allowed to say like smoke on here?
Yeah, you can say
I know some platforms they don't allow.
So this is what you do. They went to
Some platforms they ban you for saying like stuff like that.
I guess we'll find out.
So
Okay.
So
So that's okay. So that's problem number one, that they're leaving the group to go and do something like that because now they're going to come back. They're going to be high. They're going to not be acting right.
And they made us late to every event that we had planned.
Right.
And eventually me and my friend Allie, who's also a content creator, she does it full time. She's an influencer. She does brand deals. Like that's what she does. That's why I get along with her so well because we both take it seriously and we both treat it like a job because it is a job.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like slowing us down. Oh, like disappearing. Like we would turn around and our videographer would be nowhere to be found. And we're like, where is he? Like I need him to capture this moment. And like we would have to do it ourselves. And it was just very annoying.
And videographers are supposed to follow you around when you're out there to capture whatever they're there, you know, to get. Yeah.
So me and Allie, we made the most out of this trip. We were like, we're gonna go to all the events that we can. Our schedule was booked from the minute we woke up to the minute we didn't even sleep. We barely slept. We got home at like 3 a.m. every night because we were just going from place to place, networking, meeting people, taking photos, taking videos. Like it was crazy. It was so much fun. But I understand like a lot of people, like it's not for everyone, like you can't keep up. And I get that, but me and Allie, like we were like, we're only here for 4 days. This is the place to, Miami is the place to make connections in content creation and music, and especially during Miami Music Week when people fly down just for this week to DJ and network and everything. So me and her, we were not in the room at all. We were, you know, going around and meeting all these people. So we were in touch with promoters, restaurants. I did all my research and work before we even flew out there. I contacted all these places and I was like, hey, we're coming down there. Can we come and make content? hey, we're coming down there, can we join your table at the club? And like, we did all that beforehand, so I already had everything planned out.
Right. Say hello.
And hi.
Thanks for joining us. This is Kelly's story. Kelly just came back from Miami because you're just joining us now. And she went with a bunch of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's telling the story of what happened.
Why we're not friends anymore.
Why she came back with enemies instead of friends.
So, like I said, me and Allie had all these things planned. We were running around like crazy, doing all these things. There's only 24 hours in the day, so we were just trying to make everything happen, like whatever. They said that they were down for everything. Like, Miami's so exciting, like you want to experience everything. And so me and Allie had this promoter reservation to go to Kiki on the River. It's like a hot spot in Miami. Everyone was telling us that we needed to go there, we needed to experience it. It's kind of like Marina Cafe if you're from Staten Island or New York, or it's like they have a marina and it's a restaurant, they turn it into a club, and it's very nice.
So off the water?
Yeah,
nice.
So we went with the promoter, so it was free. We got free food, free drinks, and our friend who was supposed to be with us, another girl, she decided last minute that she didn't want to come with us. So we were like, okay, cool. Like, you can stay with the boys. They took a nap. They were tired. I understand. And then they said that they were going to go to Live, which is a big club in Miami, and they got on their own promoter list. So we're like, cool. Like, they'll be on the list, and then we'll be on the list with somebody else, with a different promoter. We were on a table.
Now, can you explain, because I don't know, can you explain what it means to be on a promoter list?
Okay, so for girls, it's different. For girls and guys, it's both different. If you are familiar with the nightlife scene, basically they want like a huge ratio of girls so that it attracts the men to go to these places, and they spend a lot of money. So that's basically how like the system works. They get all like these girls for free, and it brings the men with money who will buy tables and buy drinks, and that's kind of how the club is ran. So usually when you're with the promoter gets a group of girls, and he gets paid based on the amount of girls that he's able to bring, right? So me and Allie on the promoter list, we're at the table. It's VIP, free bottles, free section, right?
Okay, yeah.
And the men, they have to buy tickets. But the two guys that I was with, they knew somebody that worked there, so they were able to get in for free, which is honestly unheard of. Usually, like, especially during Miami Music Week, people are paying up to $200, $300, $400 just to get in the door.
Just to get in the door. And what's the name of this place?
It's every club in Miami.
Oh,
but this club that we
okay.
went to is Live. It's a huge club. Like,
Okay.
celebrities go there, celebrity DJs.
Right, performances.
Yeah, it's a very high-end club in Miami. So basically...
So you're with Allie. You're separate. You're doing your own thing because the girl didn't want to go with you and the guys were sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they were all like taking a nap before Live.
Okay. So group of 5. Now they split into two and 3. Okay. Here we go.
So me and Allie, usually when you go out with the promoter, they make you stay until a certain time. So the promoter tells us that we have to stay until 1:30. Allie was like, we are not staying until 1:30. She fakes being sick. She faked throws up, and we leave. Like, we got out of it, right? And
That's funny. It's a true New Yorker. She knows how to get out of something.
So we left, and then we met them at Live. We were like, hey, we're on our way, blah, blah, blah.
Well, didn't a promoter say to you that we could give you a table at Live?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Allie was like, I know the promoter really well. Allie has been to Miami a million times. Her ex-boyfriend lives there. So she's been to Miami 100 times. She knows the promoters. So she was like, the promoter that I always go with, she has a table. Like, let's go. And I'm like, okay, cool. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, they're on their list. They're going to get in, and we're going to be on a table. It's fine. If the other girl was with us, she could have been on the table too, but she would have.
And you invited her. You invited her. They were all invited.
And at this point, like,
but they decided to do their own thing.
At this point, they weren't even cooperating with us to begin with. So it's like, you want to do your own thing, we're going to do our own thing.
Well, because they kept going out. Wait, I like doing this. They kept going out to do that.
Yeah, they were acting like they were Wiz Khalifa and Chief Keef. And it's like, that's not what we came here for. We didn't.
That's your generation. My generation is Cheech and Chong.
Mind you, it's not even legal in Florida. So
Right.
If you
They
wanted
shouldn't
to,
have been doing
if you
that
wanted to do that,
on your trip.
if you wanted to do that, you could have stayed in New York, went to Brooklyn, went to the city, and did that. You know
Where
what I
it's
mean? Like, we're in
legal.
Miami. We're here for a specific mission. Like, we're here
Right.
to do what we came here for, which is make content and network and do all these things. So, anyways, we all get to Live, and we're waiting for the promoter. She's late. It's fine. It's a girl promoter.
Oh, okay.
Which is like sometimes there's girl promoters.
Okay.
Not very common, but there is girl promoters. The promoter that we're with is a girl.
Okay.
So we're waiting for the girl to get there, the promoter, to set up the table for us. They make it in. They're on the list, so they make it in. Fine, no problem. The promoter gets there, and we get to the table, and the promoter's like, they can't join. They can't join because they're not on the list. First of all, men are not allowed on the tables.
And it was 2 guys and a girl, so the 2 guys definitely not.
Men are not allowed on the tables. And we did ask if she can add the other girl on, and she said, no, my table's full. I'm sorry, no.
Okay. But you originally, at the beginning of the night,
we already
invited her.
Yes.
And she said that, was she tired?
She was tired.
Okay.
She was like, I'm tired. I'm not going to go to Kiki.
So you had no control over her not being invited to the table.
Yeah.
Because if she was with you, then they would have known to put 3.
Yeah.
And then she would have been with you. Okay.
Yeah. But also, it's not like she was left by herself. She was with
the
our
2
other
guys.
friends.
Right.
The other friends. So they get pissed. They leave. And me and Allie stay. We're taking all these pictures. We're doing content. You know, like we weren't just like having fun partying. I didn't drink at the club at all. I didn't have 1 drink. I was there to film the content, promote the place, take pictures. That's what I was there for. And Allie too. She had like 1 drink. Like, we weren't there to like waste time. You know.
Right. You weren't there to party.
Yeah. We were there. I wanted to experience everything. Like, I wanted to see what Miami nightlife was like. Very similar to New York, to be honest.
To capture for your podcast.
Yeah, I wanted to see like the experiences. If, you know, sometimes you go into a club and you see influencers, you see celebrities. So I wanted to see if anybody would be there. So anyways, they leave, and our videographer is meeting with somebody. So he had a friend out there who has connections. So they were supposed to meet at Live too. So the other 2 friends, minus the videographer, left. They got mad that they had to like pay for drinks or whatever, and they left. So me and Allie ended up leaving at around like 2:30.
Okay, this is the clincher that you've been waiting for. Go ahead.
And we were starving, so we go to eat. We eat at this place. We go back to the room, and the door's locked. We put in the pin, and we can't open it. And we're
so
like,
they
what?
were staying at an Uber.
Airbnb.
Right. An Uber.
Airbnb.
They're staying in an Airbnb.
All 5 of us were staying in the Airbnb.
You have a pin that you put in.
It was like a condo. It was like a kind of like an apartment building. It wasn't like a house. It was like you go into the complex, and then it's like hotel rooms, but people own them. People live there. So we put in the pad, the pin pad code, and the door's locked. It's dead bolted. It's 3 a.m. We can't get in. We're banging on the door. The door has like the metal piece, so we're like bang, bang, and it's making like loud clashing noise. And they still don't hear us. Everybody else on the hallway is waking up.
Oh boy!
And we're like, I'm taking my shoe. I'm banging. We're knocking. We're calling
you're locked
them,
out of your Airbnb.
Calling.
Gosh!
At this point, like, my friend, she's friends with the bodyguard of an A-list celebrity. So he was on LA time. So we ended up getting in contact with him. We're like, what do we do? Like, we're locked out. He was like, I'll book you guys a hotel room. We call Hilton. It was this whole ordeal. We call Hilton. Hey, do you have any rooms available for right now? Sorry, you can't check in right now. It's going to be an early check-in fee of whatever. And it was this whole ordeal. And
what time was this? About
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
We were waiting outside for 2 hours for them to unlock the door.
2 hours.
Yeah, we were waiting outside for them to unlock the door. We were this close to booking the hotel. Like, it would have costed us $400 to book the room for one night. Not even a night. 4 a.m. to whatever time we wake up. 5 to 11, 6 hours. We're paying $400.
Because somebody deadbolted
because they locked us out of the door.
From being inside because they were upset that they weren't sitting at the table with you guys. And so one of them deadbolted the door and locked them out.
Yeah, it was actually insane. We were pissed. I'm not gonna lie, we were so pissed. We didn't know what to do. We wanted to go to bed. It's 5 a.m. It's like we were
and it's
out
not
this
safe.
whole day.
You're in a state that's not your own. You don't know who's around there.
Something could have happened to us. Yeah, something definitely could have happened to us.
Yeah, it's not safe.
So
And then
happened.
she told me, my God, I was livid. I just wanted to go through the phone and strangle the person that deadbolted the door and locked her and Allie out.
And like at first I was like, oh, like what if it was an accident? What if they were planning to unlock it? But like, the door locks automatically. You don't need to lock the door. It locks with the pin. So it's like, why would you do that extra step to lock us so we can't open the door?
It was a spite thing.
Definitely, I think it was. Because the day after, they kind of like snitched on themselves. They were like, oh, well, we felt ditched and blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, like I didn't know the door was locked. It wasn't me, but like I felt ditched that you guys didn't like include me or whatever. And it was this whole thing. So me and Allie,
but she was included. She decided to stay.
The last day, me and Allie just went off, did our own thing, and we haven't talked to them since.
And they haven't talked to us. Okay, so 5 people go on a trip. Everybody's friends. 2 people come back, and they're not friends with the other 3. But put in the comments if anything like that has ever happened to you, because I know of other people, some of my friends that have gone on trips, and now they're not speaking to each other anymore. You know, it's very hard to stay with people. But I understand Kelly's her situation is, it was her trip. She invited these people to come with her on this content trip. So it's kind of a business trip, professional trip. Not do your own thing, go off and, you know, do that, whatever, sleep all day, and then get mad when you're not included in things that you would have been if you were with her. And so that's the story.
It was funny because they were like, oh, like, we're here too, it's our vacation too, we're gonna do our own thing. But then it's a problem when me and Allie do our own thing. It's like, oh, you didn't include us. Like, you literally disappeared for half the trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was stressful.
Anyway, you're gonna upload the videos of all the places you went to, right? Florida?
Yeah.
So definitely look for the Spilling Wine podcast on all social media platforms, right? You got to get on X. Are you on X?
No.
The old Twitter? Yeah, I'll get you on there. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. And yeah, until next time. Final words? Travel alone. No.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Take one good friend. Maybe
There was another
2 tops.
There was another content creator there, and she's a professional. She goes and films people and does their content, like edits posts for them. And she was like, "This is why I travel alone, because I can't deal with that." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well, welcome home. I missed you.
Missed you.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.